Okay, so it's about 10:20 on October 15th. And all I really want to do is go to bed. It's been a really long day. I had a training for work. It's just been a long day, but Justin insisted I do this blog. Emmett has been talking so much more. Today, I think I already mentioned earlier on the blog how he told me, "Bless you, Mommy." And I was standing in the kitchen by the dishwasher, and the way the apartment is, I don't need to show you. Where I was at, there was a wall separating Emmett and I, but we can hear each other because he's right there in the living room. And so I did a loud sneeze and didn't think anything of it. And, excuse me, before I could say, "Excuse me," I hear him yell, "Bless you, Mommy." And I just started laughing. I said, "Thank you, Emmett." And he replied with, "Welcome." I couldn't believe it. Like, he's been saying thank you and welcome so much lately, and it's awesome. I'll tell him, "Good job." And he responds, "Thank you. Thank you." That's how he says it. "Thank you." So yeah, he's been fun. What else did he do? Oh, the Angry Birds game. So he came home from daycare, and we call it school. He came home from school. And he says, what did he say? Oh, monkeys jump bed. And I said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed?" "Yes, yes." I said, "Do you want to hear the song?" "Yes, yes," he says. So I got the CD out that Grandpa Brian got for him, and played it on the computer, and it was loud, and we're jumping around, and he proceeded to jump on the couch because he thought it was awesome. And so afterward, I put it into the PlayStation because he figured out how to get it out of the computer, and we don't want him on the computer. So he goes to the PlayStation, and while he's fiddling around there, he finds Angry Birds. Well, Angry Birds is usually a phone game, but we years ago downloaded the digital version to play with the PlayStation. So he's excited. He sees a bird. It's like, "You want to play this?" "Yes, yes." I said, "It's a game." "Game! Game!" And he's all excited. "Okay, you got to use the controller," I told him. So he's standing there. I showed him like twice at most what he had to do. And so he proceeded to stand there for about 30 minutes flinging those little birds. I don't know that he really got anywhere with it as far as a score or completing a level, but he had a grand time flinging those birds and just laughing. When I was out doing laundry, I could hear him in there. So anyway, that was good. The other stressful thing that I was going to talk about. So we leave tomorrow Justin and I leave tomorrow for San Diego for his birthday. His birthday's on Sunday, so we're doing a weekend by ourselves. And we've been planning this for over a month. Today, El Nino hit Palmdale. Yay. The wonderful city of Palmdale and Lancaster. Anyway, it hits bad. Floods my mom's garage. Floods part of their front entryway where they just got brand new tile. So she calls to tell me that it could happen again tomorrow, and they may need to come down on Saturday. I took a deep breath when I really wanted to scream and cry. The hotel room we booked was non-refundable. When Justin booked it, he said, "Is there any possibility that we wouldn't be able to go?" And I said, "No." And in my head, I'm thinking, well, now, dipshit, because you said that, yeah, I'm sure there's a possibility, but no, there should be no reason it gets canceled. It's October, for crying out loud. There should be nothing inhibiting us from going. So my mom tells me that. It's like, okay. Every time we plan to go out of town, and when I say every time, it's been like 3 times since we've had Emmett, and he's almost 2.5. There seems to be some big catastrophe, whether the tile needs to be replaced, or now the rain, or who knows what else. So anyway, the idea was to call Jillian, good old sister-in-law, and ask her if she could potentially, her and Brian, stay here tomorrow night if El Nino hits again in Palmdale. Thankfully and graciously, she said yes. So that is our plan B. If there is rain, her and Brian will stay here. And she's so awesome and wonderful and didn't even hesitate to jump in for that. So hopefully everything goes well. And yeah, that's about it for that. I'm hoping it's a good weekend. It's supposed to be in the low 80s, high 70s. And okay, so I'm going to give a 10-second break and then go into the blog about Emmett coloring on the walls.